So today we're going to be doing a recipe with potatoes, cheese, and bacon, and flanked steak. So let's start out with the potatoes. We have 8 potatoes already been washed, and some of the items in here I'll put links in the description down below so you can look these up. It's just a potato slicer or vegetable slicer. I have this on the thickest setting, number 3. Go ahead and slice all these up to put into your dish. These slices are going to be roughly about 1/8 of an inch thick, thicker than you'd have for a potato chip. Alright, so we sliced all the potatoes up, and I even rinsed them all off in a colander to remove a lot of the starches from the potatoes. We're going to go ahead and set all the potatoes in the dish, and we don't want to just throw them in here. We're going to kind of stack them up like a deck of cards. We're going to start out and just lining them out, and we'll stand them up here in just a little bit when we get more of them in the dish. We've just done one layer. We're going to add just a little bit of water. This is half a cup of water. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here on the first layer. Our extra virgin olive oil. We don't want to put a whole lot because we're going to be wrapping this with aluminum and putting it in the oven. This is garlic, salt, and chives. I like with the chives because I can actually see how much garlic salt I'm putting on there too. This is Dash Table Blend. And this is the salt-free table blend seasoning. It has a little bit of lemon in there. See that? Alright. Let's go ahead and do another layer. And this is for a good group of people. We have our butter that we're going to use almost last. This is a half a stick of melted butter. I'm going to set this dish here to the side. And we're going to take our strips of bacon that we cooked earlier and use any kind of bacon you want. Some, if you like the turkey bacon and stuff like that, you can use that too. So go ahead and get the bacon out. Delicious bacon. This is maple cured bacon, and if you've seen my other videos, I have another channel where I also make knives, and that's my 3 Wars survival channel. I'm going to show how I make these knives right here that you can use in your kitchen. Didn't take long at all. Now we're going to take the bacon. We're just going to sprinkle the bacon all over this, give it a layer. Man, that looks good already. I almost want to eat it just like that. Alright. Get the cutting board out of the way. We'll go back to this. And a little more garlic salt. A little bit lighter this time, because you already have a layer on there to begin with. So you don't want it to be too heavy and overpowering. This is just seasoning with no salt, so it's not going to be as powering, but it will enhance the flavors. And touch more oil, and like I said, we're just doing just a little bit. Now let's get the cheese out. Alright, so let's get the cheese. We're going to use mild cheddar. Give it a really thin layer here. Alright, and we're also going to use mozzarella. I love mozzarella. It has a good stretchy texture to it, and it has a really good flavor. And it seems to work really good with a lot of cooking recipes, even pizza, and especially the potatoes. Okay. Now, go back to the potatoes here, and let's do another layer. Right. A little bit of butter, and this just adds a little bit of flavor because this will get hot. And it will burn off a lot of the moisture while it's cooking. Okay, last time, just a touch of garlic salt with chives. Very light. And you see what I'm doing is I'm kind of tapping on my side of my hand so I can get just the right amount out. More Mrs. Dash. Okay, and we don't need any more oil, and put the rest of our water in, and we put that in along the side. So we don't want to wash everything off that we just put on our potatoes. Alright, now get the aluminum foil out. Alright, let's go ahead and stick that in the oven. And we'll check on this again in about an hour. Alright, so while the potatoes are in the oven baking, we are going to get the steak ready. So let's go ahead and take a look at the steak. We're going to take the steak here. We're going to put that in this dish. I'm going to use teriyaki for a marinade. We want to make sure and get both sides of the meat. Yep. Maybe I should edit that out, huh? see. All right, get the third steak in here. We're going to let that set. We didn't use much. We used about half a bottle. Set that right there. Alright, so we're going to put a little bit of Casey Masterpiece steak seasoning with garlic. I'm just going to get both of these pieces just on the top right now. We'll take them out here in a bit. We're going to let them set in this marinade for a couple more minutes. And then we'll come back to that and we'll get the steak prepared and start cooking the steak. And then we'll flank the steak and show you how that's done. And then we'll get the potatoes out and show you the full meal. They've been sitting for probably about 30 minutes. We're going to put them with the seasoning facing down. I used to use a skillet, but I find using a griddle a lot easier. Plus I can cook more steaks at the same time. Okay, and while that's sitting there, let me get some of the Casey Masterpiece steak seasoning. We're going to put a little bit more on top for the other side. Okay. Move this over to the sink. We'll come back to this in just a minute when they're fully done. Alright, as you can see, all the juices have run clear and it's all nice and juicy. We're going to go ahead and flank these. They were all over 160 degrees. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them on the inside. I use my knife. I use a really sharp knife. Like I said, I showed one of the other knives earlier. I make these, make the handles for them. I don't make the blades, but I do the handle work on them for the kitchen knives. And you can go to my other website, which is 3 Wars Survival, and I'll show you how I make these. But anyhow, you just cut at a slight angle like this. We're going to just start peeling this off in thin layers, flanking our steak. You can see a nice juicy meat. It has a good color to it on the inside. Some people like it pink or red on the inside. That's fine. I like it this color. It still has good juices in it. Slightly pink. We're going to go ahead and just flank the all 3 steaks. These are top round steaks. Anybody who wants to know what kind of steak this is, look at that meat. It's just really tender. Boy, this looks really good. We got about 18 minutes left on the potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish flanking the steak here, and then we're going to show the full presentation of the meal. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. As the more subscribers I get, the helps me out and allows me the opportunity to make more videos, because without your support, I wouldn't be making these videos. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, not just in the cooking, but with all the videos that I do. So it costs you nothing to just subscribe. Feel free to rate and comment down below. We'll come right back and we'll show the full presentation of the meal. Get some of these potatoes. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it looks really good. Put that to the side. Let's get some steak here. There we go. Look at that. Does that not look like a good meal right there? Grab a fork here. Let's try some of the potatoes. We got the steak in there. We got the potatoes with the bacon and the cheese. And it's just oozing out. Perfect. Mmm. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And the steak, I already know is good, but anyhow, oh man, that's some really good steak. It's really a good meal. It didn't take that long to make, about an hour maybe. And the potatoes, they come out nice and soft. This dish will feed probably a family of 10. I'm going to be inviting people over. Enjoy this meal. Again, this is Three Wars Cooking. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, as it encourages me to make more videos. I hope you enjoy what you've seen today. Try this meal out and tell me what you think of it. I know it's really good. I know you'll enjoy it. Hope you all enjoy the meal and have a good day.